Should the government tax people? This is a kind of a very interesting question. Today I'm going to show you one philosopher, Nozick's argument against taxation and also share some of my thoughts on that. So his argument it's very interesting. He says taxations equals to taking of earnings from you. That is taking your hard-earned money. The government tax that. So when your hard-earned money got taken, it equals to your labors got taken. When your labors got taken, it means you're doing all your labor for the government. That means forced labor. What does forced labor mean? It means you are just working everything for the other people. And forced labors, it's slavery. So he derives taxations equals to slavery. Then he violates the principle of self-possession. Because everyone, if you earn everything by yourself in a fair game, then you should keep all those things. It shouldn't be taken away by the government. So he's strongly against the taxation. So what's the counter argument for this? I personally think certain level of taxation it's reasonable. It's needed. Imagine the world, a society where everybody doesn't pay any taxes. Then what will happen? You don't have money to build roads. You don't have money to build any infrastructures. You don't have money to build hospitals, anything. So they'll be kind of chaotic. You don't have roads to go everywhere, and rich people will have their own castle, and it's become like going back into like a middle age or even further, right? So you don't have infrastructure. Rich people have their own territories, which you couldn't go in because it's their private one, and you don't have hospitals. Most people couldn't afford any health care. They would just be a disaster. And when this kind of wealth distribution is so extreme, what will happen next? Riots. Riots will definitely happen. Then rich people will get robbed, maybe, possibly. So this is kind of will make a society very unstable. So certain level of taxation is needed, but how much? It's too much. 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 70%, 80% of taxation. This is another question that we will discuss another day. This is more like economic questions than a philosophical question. So my personal take for taxation is we should pay taxes within a certain reasonable amount. As for how much government should tax you, that's for next time. So let's just recap. Nozick's argument against taxations. Taxation equals taking of earnings. Taking of earnings equals to forced labor. Forced labor equals to slavery. And this kind of violates the principle of self-possession. So that's Nozick's argument against taxations. If you would like to receive more philosophic things like this, don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time.